So I was requested this video by a lot of people. So a lot of people wanted to know how I use these type of paddles on my C6 steering wheel. Um, it's a few fabrications. What I'm going to try to do is buy some of these. Again, they only like 20 bucks. I'm gonna buy some and show y'all what I had to do, but you can probably go off of these little, you can kind of see here what I've done just based off the little notches here. So when you get these are for an MK7 Golf R. So you're gonna have to, it's gonna be some tabs and some notches here that you're gonna have to shave down. I used some flush cutters because it's aluminum, so it's kind of not that strong. Use some flush cutters to cut these down here. So I can focus. You're gonna cut both of these notches down flush. There's another notch here you got to cut down flush. And then there are two notches here that might interfere with the paddle shifters. So you're in the paddle shifter adapters in the back. So you're gonna have to cut these down flat. Then that's the easy part. The harder part, I'll show you on the back. So what you're gonna have to do, so they already come with these two holes here, but you got to make one more hole to make sure this is flush. So let me show you. So this is, you see here, you drill 3 holes in it. So you got to match. This can be a little tedious. I think if I remember correctly, it's been 4 years since I've done this. But if I remember correctly, you're gonna have to match these up to the hole, and then you're gonna, like what I usually do, had the adapter out, and you just put them flat on the ground and you try to match it up the best you can, and just so you can make you a pilot, or either like a mark with the drill bit, or use like a really thin something you can mark through that hole on here. So 1, 2, and then you're going to drill a third hole through here. You have to mark that. Once you get those 3 holes marked up, you can just drill you a hole that's big enough to fit the screws through. Fit the screws through, and you just thread it into this. I recommend using like I said, this was a testing purpose anyway. You don't really need, you don't really need screws this long. B is really just probably get you some number 6 was they sheet metal screws? It might be sheet metal screws. Get you some number 6 sheet metal screws. I recommend doing stainless steel. Maybe number 8. I think it's number 6 though, but I'll confirm that later. Then you just put you 3 bolts in the back. You can, if you want to do it a cleaner way, you want to do it a really nice way, you can make you some countersink holes here, and put you some countersink holes here, and then you can use the cone shaped screws, and you can make it look real flush and neat. So that's another option you can do. But again, that's my opinion. I think that's if you want to make it look clean, cool. But you gotta remember, this is on the back of the steering, so nobody's really looking at that. But you are gonna feel them 3 screws right there. But it never bothered me. And again, like I said, just be careful not to over torque this, because like I said, learn from my mistake. It's cracked. The funny part was, I never knew it was cracked until I pulled it off. This was actually on here really tight, but when I pulled it off, I noticed this was cracked. So yeah, I'll have to probably get a replacement for it. So yeah, guys, that's pretty much it. So yeah, I just wanted to just give y'all this update. So yeah, here, checking out.